if you have not met this beautiful human next to me, this is Liz. I'm going to have Liz introduce herself and why she is awesome to you guys. Go for it.
Hey. This is starting out to be really great. It's like we hit the live, we're both going like this, like we're on a deserted island, like help. Good morning. We've been up a long time. Have you? Anyway, what up? I'm Liz Wilcox. If you haven't watched our previous episode and little tidbits, people basically call me the Fresh Prince of Email because I do email different. So my big claim to fame is I used to be an RV travel blogger. And when I decided to finally, do the thing they tell you to do and launch a digital course, I had 141 people on my wait list and I made 141 sales. So word got around on the internet streets, and I ended up selling that blog to go all in to teach people how the heck I did that. So I think that's what we're going to talk about today.
It is. So we have a lot of questions because what I think may have been just glossed over a little bit is that Liz is an expert in all things email and copywriting and like sales pages. And I'm just going to hype you up as much as need be because I think you're awesome.
Okay. I thought when Caroline said, oh, she's an expert in blah, blah, I thought she was going to say like 90s pop culture, and then I'd be able to like show off all my like nerdy stuff.
And the 90s pop culture and all things in sync.
Yeah. So before we get going, so I know there's a lot of email marketers. If you're like, oh, should I listen to Liz? I just like, let this be my like ultimate sales pitch for myself. Like no other email marketer is going to have an in-sync snow globe. Okay. That fashions also as a pen holder that I clearly am not. I need more pens because it's empty. But anyway, okay. I'm going to focus today.
Do you have any cardinal rules about email that you always follow or always avoid? Like, what are the things that you always live by when it comes to email?
The only rule I follow is to email. And this is my serious face. Dang it, Caroline, don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry.
Just email. Oh my gosh. I've already shared a lot of tips, be familiar, not predictable. Here's some newsletter things. But if you noticed all those tips I gave you, it's vary. It's like sometimes do this, sometimes do that. My only real tip is to just like the only real rule I follow is to really just keep it simple and get it out there every week. I have been emailing every week. And if that scares you, just do once a month. Just start. I have been emailing and it has changed my life. Like, y'all, I grew up so poor. And, a few years ago, like, no joke, I was living in a trailer park in an RV next to a guy who just wore denim shorts. He didn't wear his teeth. He didn't wear a shirt, no shoes, just denim shorts. Okay, like that's my life. And maybe that was the motivation I needed to email. But in general, like just get it out there. Just be a real human being in the inbox. And that's going to take you really far.
Yeah. Is it kind of like a fair thing to say, like treat others the way you would want to be treated in email as well? Like, is that a fair
I love that. The golden rule applies.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. If it feels gross to you, don't do it. If you want to talk about something, talk about it. Yeah. The inbox is such an interesting, like email as a marketing channel is such an interesting thing because you can be a real human. It's like mail. Like you go out to your mailbox. If Caroline sent you something, you'd be like, oh my gosh, I got to open this right away.
Yeah.
When you are a real person and you're doing the things that feel good for you, you're doing it consistently, you're getting to know your subscribers, then that's going to be you in the inbox. Oh my gosh, it's Gina. I got to open this right now. I wonder what's inside, right?
Yep. Okay, perfect. So do you have any like, I guess, final words on like what people can do, especially when they're first starting out to kind of get past the like big scaries. I have no other word other than just like the big scaries of hitting send for the first time on an email?
Yeah, great question. And this is the part where I've been talking for an hour and a half or an hour and 5, and I'm just going to pitch myself. Join my membership. I I will encourage you. I will cheerlead you. I know it's scary. I know it's like, here's the mouse, like, like, I don't know. Just keeping the real answer, just remembering, like, we're just trying to turn these people into friends. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be perfect, but again, thinking of them as real people, like, okay, even if you've only got a few people, like, okay, I know this person, or I want to get to know this person, right? It's the same with social media. When people comment, we're commenting for the first time, thinking of it as that, maybe even thinking of it as a social platform at first, if that helps you to hit send. Nothing is finite. Sending newsletters, again, it allows the brand to evolve. So if you mess up this week, you've got another chance next week.
Yeah.
And join my membership. I'll write it for you. It'll take away all the stress.
I was going to
90%
say
of the stress. You still have to hit send. But you know, again, you can email me. You can, I'll rah the crap out of you.
Liz, thank you so much for being here. Where can people find you and find more about you?
Yeah, so if you're just getting started with email, of course, you can go to lizwilcox.com and hit the hot pink button and get my freebie. You can get a welcome sequence already written for you and some newsletter samples. But the best way right now is the flash sale, of course. I know Caroline has her affiliate link. That sale ends tonight. And that really is the best way. I retired my services because of this offer. I don't like, you cannot hire me to write for you. So I really am like inside the membership all day, every day. All I do is promote it or be in it. And so that's really the best way to get my eyeballs on stuff, to get my feedback, and to start writing your emails and get rid of those scaries.
I love that. Liz, thank you so much for being here today. And everybody go follow Liz. Go get into the email marketing membership if you haven't. It's the best $9 a month that you will ever spend on anything.
I tend to agree. Thank you so much, Caroline. And thanks everybody for watching. I can't wait to see what you do with email.
Bye, guys.